Deep checks, 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 6 feet deep. Marilyn Manson song. He's doing witchcraft. I can prove it. He had a song, Deep Checks, Checks, Check. I mean, Sex, 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 Feet Deep. My ex-husband's name is Dewayne, like Mountain Dewayne. We had moved into the Mountain View Trailer Park. Russ Wagner was the landlord, like Russ from Stillwater, almost famous. Randy, the guy I moved in there with, his mother's name's Penny, like Penny Hamilton. My other ex-husband, I married 3 times, his name's Eric. You have the word Eric and E-R-I-C, like an Eric, like rice. My father went to prison for methamphetamine, selling ice, like police, like they want to see you pay. I choked on this cereal the first day I got it, and then I lost my vision the next day, and I heard Marilyn Manson's song playing, 2 of them. The We're Killing Strangers, We're Killing Strangers. It made me think about the cockroaches. The trailer was filled with cockroaches, and I did spray for bugs sometime. And then I started thinking, I felt like I was going to exit. Felt like I was going to pass out and die, like I was going to exit the system. My ex named Dewayne, and we had moved into the Mountain View, like Mountain Dew. That's where my father, Terry Young, like military, met my stepmother, or his girlfriend, Christy Manor. Her favorite drink was Mountain Dew at Pepsi Cola. Coincidental, they said that my mother died in Riverside, California, and Riverside's where Pepsi was in Tulsa, and Marilyn Manson had the song Worship My Wreck song, and then he has serial killer songs like We're Killing Strangers, like serial killer. Here's a box of Deep Checks, Sex, Sex, Feet Deep. My vision went blurred on me. I tried to eat the cereal 3 times. What in the world? I spent $64 in cereal for this stuff. No, there's more than coincidental. My sister's name is Amber, like ambulance. My brother's name's Terrence, like entrance to a hospital. Amber, like vampire, like vampire. Johnny Depp's initials, JD, like DJ, like my brother's initials, TJ. Oh, yeah, there's more than a coincidental. When my mother died, they were over there by the donut company in Tulsa before she went to California, and they said she died. Okay, her maiden name's Culver, like under Culver, like Cloverfield, like Culverment, like government. Okay, Marilyn Manson has a song, Do You Love Your Guns, God's Government? Okay, Young Guns, that was my other maiden name. John is my uncle's name, like John Goodman, who's in the movie Cloverfield. I got a hole in the back of my head. You got to cover up. I got hit like a hammer-sized head. Terry Young was friends with Chuck Cooley, like cool hamburger meat, like Chuck hamburger meat. Yeah, more than coincidental. And Demon Hammers, like a hammer-sized hole. That was the name of the band. They were coming over, hit me with syringes, took over my house with Jason Allen Kravis, Jason Kravis, a Tulsa, and Crystal Kravis, like a Kravis as being a cavus, like a cavity hole, like a cavity hole. Yeah, it's more than coincidental. And Michael Morrison was there, like initials, Marilyn Manson. And then they had the Dope Show song come out. That's when they blackmailed me, said they're going to say I was cooking dope. Took my kids away from me, my 2 babies. My son's name's Ian, like Brian Warner, like an eye hole in the back of my head, like Warner. They're doing witchcraft, and I can prove it, and I got a lot more to prove. My mother, like I said, Melissa, like a militia, Melissa, police, government, Culverment. Eminem, like Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I could prove it's him. It's that cat actor who's acting like Marilyn Manson. He looks a lot like my ex-husband. My other ex-husband's name's Eric Fox, initials EF, like embalming fluid. He's on tour right now. Marilyn Manson's on tour with Rob Zombie, like House of 1,000 Corpses, like corpses you put embalming fluid in. Little coincidental. Pepsi Cola, embalming fluid. They say that some people put that in meth. Then my father, Terry Young, at Catoosa, Oklahoma, got busted for methamphetamines with Christy Manor. And then they said I have schizophrenia because every time I have poop in my butt, I start hearing Oletha, my grandmother, trying to eat me. It feels like she's trying to eat my cunt. Ginny Blanks is a cause of this. She's in Tulsa at the Cracker Barrel, 31st Street. She had sex with my husband, like deep sex. We had same room sex with him and Chris Spears, like I'm hearing Aletha. And then she turns into Ginny. I hear Ginny Blanks moaning all the time with witchcraft. And I have to take my mental meds. My mental meds does help me. It helps me a lot, but I've been out the last couple days. But this happened about a month or so ago, and I'm just now having to post this. But Aletha, my dead grandmother who passed away, like Aletha, like Alita, like a 2-liter, okay? I met Randy. He was working at SPCA, and they had a cat they adopted from us. They took in 2 kittens. One of them they named Marissa, like Marissal, like from the movie Hannah. Like the movie Hannah, like the government raised her, like my grandmother raised me, said I was supposed to be like a Red Sparrow. The movie Red Sparrow, I went to East Central Cardinals, like Red Cardinals, okay? And Hannah, the movie Hannah with Marissa, like Melissa, my mother. Yeah, these people are servicing things. I don't really know, but they're servicing things, witchcraft, alienism, without permission. Christy Manor, coincidentally, like manure, like poop. Like Christ was born in a manor. Kind of coincidental, all these Christ, like Chris Spears, like Christ Spears, Crystal Spencer, like dispense her medicine, like dispense her medicine. In the movie Girl Interrupted, she says, "Chex." That's what she says with Angelina Jolie. That's a girl that looks like Crystal Spencer I grew up with. She married at Stephen, became Crystal Rose, Rose Dew. Of Rose Dew, like Rose Dewayne. Area 57, 51, what they called it, aliens, because it was off 161st. And if you take 51, if you minus 61 minus 10, you got 51. 61 minus 10. Say 10, like 10. That's another name of Marilyn Manson's song, Say 10. Yeah, I could prove it, and there's going to be a whole lot of evidence on here, Betty Boy. When I get through, I got tons and tons of evidence. They won't pay me a penny. And like I said, Russ is the name of the landlord with Almost Famous, Stillwater Russ. Russ and Penny off the movie Almost Famous. They're servicing this. Randy's mother's name's Penny, like Penny Hamilton. You got the SPCA symbol, like a hole in the back of my head, like a cat and a dog. And every time I got poop in my butt, like it has the dog, his tail's cut off, his tail in his half, and then the cat showing just its tail cut off. Like they're trying to cut my poop off. They're jealous of me. Like when I have poop in me, they're making me hear that all the time. My grandmother, like a little, like I'll let you know when you need to water it or cut it off. Like I'll eat her or I'll eat her. Like a leader, like Alita, a leader. They named, the SPCA has 2 cats. One they named Marissa, one Leander. We had a while, like a Leander, like lender an ear to hear. Yeah. Leader, take it to a leader, like a liter of Pepsi, like a 2-liter, a Letha, like a hole in the back of the head, a whole Letha, a whole liter checks, a whole lot of checks, a whole liter checks. Yeah. And my cousin's name's Tara Brown, like terrorist. And then her son's name's Eric Ellum, initials EE, like Dewey, like Dewayne. There's a name of a city next to Bartelsville named Dewey. Oh, yeah, yeah, evidence, buddy boy. You're busted, Marilyn Manson, and you're not getting away with it.